Welcome to George O. George. Today we will discuss about the tiger's eye. Let's start the video. Welcome friends to the video, and the first thing when we talk about the word tiger, the first thing comes to our mind is our national animal. Okay, now let me ask you about the tiger's eye. That is nothing but Royal Enfield bullet. This machine is a single cylinder, 4-stroke spark ignition and a 499cc air-cooled engine. This machine produces maximum power 27.57 PS at 5250 RPM and the maximum torque at 41.3 Newton meters at 4000 RPM. This vehicle has a chain drive, kick and self-start with a fuel injection and has an average mileage of 30 km per liter. This shows an acceleration from 0 to 60 km per hour in 4.59 seconds. Looking at the dimensions and capacity, this vehicle has the length of 2140 mm, width of 810 mm, height 1110 mm, and has a fuel capacity of 13.5 liters. This vehicle has a ground clearance of 135 mm and the wheelbase 1380 mm and total curb weight of 196 kilograms. Looking at the tires of this vehicle, they are spoked tube tires with the size at the front 90 by 90 19 and the rear tires are 120 by 80 18. Let's have a look at the dimensions of the wheel. The front tires has 482.6 millimeters and the rear tires are 457.2 millimeters. This vehicle is also equipped with dual channel ABS with a front brake with a disc of 280 millimeters and the rear brake with 240 millimeter disc. Looking at the suspension of this vehicle, front suspension is telescopic 35 mm forks, rear suspension is twin gas charged shock absorbers with 5-step adjustable preload. Let's have a look at the recommended tire pressure, that is 22 psi front and 32 psi in the back tire with wheel and rider. The sad part, okay, let me call this as the saddest part, that this vehicle is being discontinued from sales on 1st April 2020 onwards. Let's look this officially, that Royal Enfield have officially confirmed that they will cease the production of their 500cc engine currently used in classic and bullet models. It is also be discontinued in India from March 31 since the Bharat Stage 6 emission norms will make them unviable. The company will upgrade this lineup of 350cc motorcycle instead of Indian markets and promote its 650cc motorcycles as its primary export drivers. Even if it is a 500cc, the first thing you should remember is that this is not a sports bike. This is a cruiser bike. It is not easy to live with bullet, but when you learn proper bullet, you'll feel like you learned everything. Coming to my personal experience, when I was seated on this vehicle for the first time, I felt like I was seated on a taller vehicle That gave me a kind of pleasure. Plus, the next point is the good riding comfort that this vehicle always delivers. You just heard that sound this machine delivers. Of course, this makes less noise than the older ones. Let's go for one more round how this machine makes the noise. That is how this machine makes the noise. Let's look into a few more aspects. And the first one is when you start your vehicle in the morning, you please prefer the kickstart, not the self-start. That will give you better life for your battery. Hope you can find the tiger's eye right now. The brightness of the headlight as well as the tail lamps are very good. They have high visibility even at the extreme dark conditions. One thing that I felt bad about this machine is they could have made a bigger device that makes louder noise. This is a BS4 vehicle, so you cannot switch off or switch on the headlight. This is on the right side of your handlebar. You have an engine kill switch as well as a self-start switch. These meters are slightly digital. That shows ABS and your fuel capacity level. And the third one, honestly, I don't know what it's meant for. I have a better experience with the old bullets. But with this dual channel ABS on this machine, it gives better braking than the previous model of Royal Enfield bullets. Since this machine uses a chain drive, we must keep it clean and well lubricated very often. That will make the better experience of riding, or else it makes plenty of noise from the chain. The other option is the belt drive, but it is a bit expensive. Looking at the left side of the handlebar, you will see the chalk, headlight, dim and bright indicators and the horn switch. Let me conclude. Keeping aside the vibrations, this machine is a beast. And thank you for watching my video and see you in the next one. Thank you all.